So what I want us to do is just take a minute and look at what David thought about God through Psalm 139, an amazing psalm. In this first section here, verses 1 through 6, I labeled it that God knows everything about us. He knows everything about us. O Lord, you have searched me and known me. You know when I sit down and when I rise up. You understand my thought from afar. He knows what we're thinking. God knows what you're thinking. Right now, right this second, God knows what you're thinking. He says, you understand my thought from afar. Verse 3, you scrutinize my path and my lying down and are intimately acquainted with all my ways. God knows everything about us, everything that we're thinking. In verse 4, even before there's a word on my tongue, behold, O Lord, you know it. You know what I'm going to say. In verse 5, you have enclosed me behind me, before me, and laid your hand upon me. Such knowledge is too wonderful for me. It is too high. I cannot attain to it. We are never alone. I don't care how alone you might feel, you are not alone. God is with you. The next verses, 7 through 12, is God is always with us. In verse 7, where can I go from your spirit? Or where can I flee from your presence? And the answer is nowhere. Verse 8, if I ascend to heaven, you're there. If I make my bed in Sheol, behold, you're there. If I take the wings of the dawn, and if I dwell in the remotest part of the sea, even there your hand will lead me, and your right hand will lay hold of me. If I say, surely the darkness will overwhelm me, and the light around me will be night. Even the light seems like darkness sometimes. But verse 12, even the darkness is not dark to you, and the night is as bright as the day. Darkness and light are alike to you. Relax. God is always with you. God is always with you. Just relax. God is always with you. In John chapter 14, verse 17, Jesus said, I will send you another helper. And you remember that verse, and that's the Holy Spirit. In the next verse, John chapter 14, verse 18, he said, I will not leave you as orphans. I won't leave you as an orphan. Jesus is not going to abandon us. He is always with us.